studied in Telugu, చదువుతాను media so let me continue with English with all your permission. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all the members of the media. Thank you for coming in. I'm Sharat Chandra, CEO of Indosol Solar India. It's a privilege and an honor to address you today as I'm about to share some exciting information about some of the milestones achieved in a very short span of existence. As you may be aware, Indosol Solar Private Limited is a special purpose vehicle established by Hybiz, India's largest transformer manufacturer. Our parent group, Hybiz Limited, completes 30 years of existence next month and was established in 1994 in Kadapa as a servicing unit offering extended services to domestic utilities for repair and regular maintenance of distribution and power transformers. Today, SSCL is India's largest manufacturer of distribution and power transformers, covering the entire range of transformers or solutions with a combined installed capacity of around 30 gigawatt. When I say, sir, we are largest, it means we are talking in competition with ABB or BHEL or even Crompton. We again reinstate that we have the largest installed capacity in the country. We are proud to declare that ours is a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility producing over 500 distribution transformers every day in Kadapa. Currently, we employ over 3,500 people in Kadapa district or in our Kadapa plant and have a turnover of almost 3,500 crores. Over the past 3 decades, SSCL SSCL has grown from supplying transformers across India to over 40 countries, over 5 continents worldwide. When we say 5 continents, it also includes developed countries, just not into developing countries. During the past 12 years, the company has growing at a CAGR rate of 22%, which we are very proud to say. As a part of its growth story in 2020, SSCL acquired controlling stake in Indotech Transformers Limited. It's a listed entity which was owned primarily by General Electric US and Prolec Mexico. So we acquired the controlling stake. And during the past 12 years, the company has, with this acquisition, SSCL now covers transformers up to 220 kV class. In 2021, SSCL acquired one more GT&D plant, a manufacturing facility in Naini, Prayagraj, which was erstwhile Allahabad, to venture into regional markets and manufacture transformers up to 500 MVA. I think it may not be out of place to say that this plant was originally inaugurated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and subsequently changed hands into Alstom, Areva, and then subsequently GE, and we took over from there. Now this plant also was manufacturing, supplying transformers to Power Grid Corporation and NTPC, Nuclear Power Corporation. We are the present owners of that company in Prayagraj or Allahabad. Together with these acquisitions, the company's current capacity has scaled up to 30 gigawatt or 30,000 MVA, which is the largest capacity available in the country today. As a part of its diversification, SSCL has entered into EPC business, transmission and distribution sector, and we have a presence in HVDS, substations and lines too. SSCL is expected to achieve a turnover of 5,000 crores in the current fiscal year and has a workforce of approximately 4,500 employees who are directly employed across 3 locations spread in 3 states, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. As leaders in the transform business, we have gained vast experience and capabilities in manufacturing transformers using state-of-the-art technology introducing automation and backward integration to ensure reliability and consistency, while other players are still going on the conventional way by assembling parts. Now, solar power is going to be the future of the country's power bouquet. To achieve self-sufficiency in this area, it was critical to reduce dependency on imports that are risky and also a burden on the exchequer. Following our success in the transformer business, we set our sights on contributing towards India's renewable energy future. In this regard, SSCL invested extensively time and money to gather insights over a period of 3 years to understand how we can manufacture solar PV modules within India at a much superior quality and at a competitive rate. India has one of the largest, availability of sunlight. We are blessed that our country is blessed with a lot of sunlight, and it would not be appropriate if we did not take advantage of that, then depend on the fossil fuels. So the objective of SSCL is to manufacture solar modules right from quartz to module. Quartz means we draw metallurgical silica. From metallurgical silica we get polysilicon to quartz, to ingot to wafer to cell to module. These companies depend mostly on China to get their wafers or cells. Our objective is to make the entire value chain so that we are not dependent on outside countries and are not held by neck at any point of time. This is the objective of the government of India on these lines we have gone into studying and understanding this business. Subsequently, SSCL emerged as a successful bidder in a fiercely competed, transparent bidding process floated by IREDA, which is India Renewable Energy Development Agency, under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India, under the production-linked incentive for integrated solar module manufacturing. Integrated, again, like I said, is from metallurgical silica for the ingot, wafer, cell and module, and got an allocation of 1,875 crores as incentive for developing 4 gigawatt of polysilicon ingot, wafer, cell and module. Subsequently, we also participated and emerged as a successful bidder under PLI Tranche 2, floated by SECI, Solar Energy Corporation of India, and were awarded the highest PLI amount of 3,300 crores on the 27th of March 2023 for developing additional 6 gigawatt of polysilicon ingot, wafer, cell and module plant. Hence, the solar manufacturing projects being executed by Indosol were awarded by IREDA and SECI of MNRE, which is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India, after thoroughly evaluating the technical and financial capability of all the bidders. The state government's role in this project thus is only as a facilitator, extending support to all industries looking to invest in the state as a part of its routine responsibility. Winning the prestigious bid meant that Indosol had to meet the daunting challenge of achieving the key objectives of reaching India's dependence for technology, which is only available with a couple of countries. Just to brief you, the polysilicon material which we talk about is manufactured in very limited countries. US has 3 plants, Germany has 1, Korea has 1, and then China has the rest. For a better understanding, China holds, or let us say produces 98% of the world's polysilicon material in the world. And they determine the price, they determine who should get what. The objective of our government of India was that we should not be a victim of this, and then we should be Atmanirbhar, let us make it in India ourselves. But the technology is not easy to come. So, winning the onus was on Indosol to scout across the world for suitable technology and partners. The process of commencing production in time to match the defined timelines included the tedious process of land acquisition. Finally, Government of AP allotted 30 acres only in January or December, and we immediately started pre-commencement works after obtaining requisite clearances and approvals. It gives me immense pride to announce that we are starting the production of 500 megawatt module plant on 31st March 2024 in Ramayapatnam. This is a state-of-the-art, fully automated module line, first of its kind in India, because it's capable of making TOPCon HGT modules with glass-to-glass or glass-to-backsheet combinations. For this first line of modules, this is only first one line, so there are multiple lines going to come up, which will begin on operation, will be commencing on 31st March. 60 people have already been recruited, 140 are in the process of joining by next month. Almost about 75 containers of equipment have arrived at the factory, being installed. The plant sheds are all completed. The infrastructure is being put in place. So we personally believe that we have done getting the first line into production by the 31st March ahead of schedule is a remarkable job that we have done from our end. And subsequently the other lines will come up. Once the full scale of operation of our integrated projects are achieved, Indosol Solar Private Limited will have a positive impact, economic impact for up to 100,000 people, while creating direct and indirect employment of over 23,000 people. This is after the completion of the entire project in the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you all know, that PLI is a production-linked incentive scheme. It's imperative that the timelines are met and there is an accountability to stake a claim for the incentive. This is also a momentous occasion as India's vision for PLI scheme-based manufacturing line of solar PV modules is commencing operations. We are privileged to be a part of the national mission of Make in India and Skill India campaigns, which aim to unleash India's manufacturing capability and to attain its goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat. That is a small brief. Probably, if I can clarify any questions, if any of you have got, I would be more than happy to clarify that.
What is the total cost of the project and how you are going to mobilize the funds?
So phase one will be approximately about 15,000 crores. And this is going to be a combination of internal accruals, borrowings from lending institutions. There are also partners, or let us say prospective partners who have come forward, including PSUs, what do you call them, Navaratnas, Brookfield, and others that come. But we are taking our time to involve them because at this stage, we want that the first production happens so that we can.
Is this for first phase?
This is for the first phase, sir. So it will unwind into 2 or 3, it will depend on it. But the fact is that depending on availability of resources and also on the raw material, the equipment availability, because polysilicon plant takes about 3.5 years. So it's going to be staggered. Overall will reach about 25,000 crores, sir.
Which is initially 15,000.
Correct, sir. This is phase 1.
You know how much was
1,000 crores.
This 15,000 is already invested or?
It's in the process. It'll happen in stages, sir, because machineries don't come all in one go. They don't come in one go. They kind of come, and then these are individual lines. So it is not necessary that all lines have to be in place. Once one line is there, it goes into production. There is a kind of generation of revenue there. and we can go to second, third as it goes on parallel.
Most of the equipment is imported from.
Unfortunately, for the downstream portion, we have to go back to China, sir. Because, like I said, we have never been in that area. Our national mission of about 450 gigawatt of solar power until the year 2030, we've never been there. Actually, we have started our solar campaign only a few years back. So we are still dependent on China to get a lot of mission in the downstream portion. Upstream, we have gone back to US, earlier Germany and then the US. Because upstream has a little bit of complications, and we would like to be certain about the safety, about the the quality of the product. That is what determines the quality of the downstream.
As of now, what is the dependency on China on till what percent, and moving forward, what could be?
As of right now, let's not talk about Indosol. Let's talk about other companies. Sir, every one of them are dependent, every one of them, and I'm saying every one of them, I mean every one of the manufacturers in this country is dependent on China to get their wafers or cells. So is it dependent? Total, sir. They are holding 98, 99% of the supplies to India. To anybody in the world. It is not to India, everybody. So like I said, our neighbors hold a phenomenal kind of grasp on this on the supply chain, and they can always increase the price or decrease the price depending on what they do. Yes, we will not be dependent on China except for maybe for 1 or 2% maximum. 98% will be increasingly built and manufactured in the country. 3 years, sir. This is what the government of India also has given us, 3 years for us to complete the task.
Sir, for the first phase, how much employment is generated?
4,500 people, sir. About 4,500 people, sir. I mean, give or take a little here. That's what we are discussing. Direct employment. And then, of course, we'll have the indirect employment. So we will affect the lives of almost 25,000, 30,000 people in the next 1 2 years. There is going to be one more challenge that is going to come up to us, is employment. We may not get all the people in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We may have to depend on other states to get people. So this is the good part. The direct part is that we will be able to give employment not just to the people of Andhra Pradesh, but also to the neighboring states, apart from the revenue that comes out of this.
Sir, out of your 3,000 crore base, how much money is coming from and how much money is coming from lenders?
I think it's a little premature to say, sir, because it is about how comfortable we are going to get money. Are the conditions that are being stipulated by the lending agencies comfortable to us is what determines this.
Yeah, lenders are lending money to you.
I don't think that-
Is it IRDA or?
Canada is there. There are others. Brookfield has come forward. State Bank also has said that they would like to be a part of it. REC is there. PFC is there. So this is a project of national importance. There is a review every once in a month by MNRE. Today, coincidentally today, the Honorable Power Minister, R.K. Singh sir, is doing a review today in Delhi. So this is a continuously, every year, every month there is a review, sir. And to the best of my understanding, these inputs are going to the PM office also. Because this is a PLI scheme. They are being monitored by the government of India at the highest level. This is almost a 500 megawatt is the, let me say, the first line, sir. Is the first line. So there will be more lines coming up.
15,000 crores investment. I think 10,000 crores.
In the next 1 year, we have 1.5. 1 year or 1.5 year maximum, sir.
Next
10,000 crores. I mean, I can share with you, sir. I mean, I'm glad actually I've got a forum to discuss this with all of you. About 9 months back, government of China had decided not to export machinery to India for solar modules because we are eating into their manufacturing line. So they actually have given a prohibitory list in which solar equipment is also a part of it. However, we have overcome that problem by combination method. We have overcome. It is not our problems alone. All the PLI contestants have gone through the same problem. I mean, there are competitors in PLI like Reliance, Adani, all of Tata. Every one of them are facing the same challenge that there was a prohibitory order in place for government of China. So it was not that you just walk, put your money and get your machinery from there. They were kind of challenging us. 4 gigawatt. 4 gigawatt, and phase 2 will be another 6 gigawatt. So entirely what we're talking about currently is 10 gigawatts.
10 megawatts.
Yes. I mean, currently. If everything is successful, proper, and we're doing well, this 10 gigawatt is meant for our country alone. But we have not talked about exporting. Everybody around the world are looking for contingency or let us say alternative to China also. So whenever I go to multiple countries, we are being asked how soon can we supply material to them.
7 gigawatt plan is this way wasn't for
That's right. Just for India. I mean, hopefully we will try staying in India.
Are there any more questions or?
I will share the PLI details also if you want to, so that can also be shared. It is there on the public domain, but one is 1870 crores, sir. 1870 crores, give or take few crores here. And phase 2, which is 6 gigawatt, is 3,300 crores. But mind you, sir, this incentive is only going to be given to us after the COD has been done and we have started invoicing, that is supply money. It is not a money that they are going to pay upfront to us. The incentive is based on the invoices that we raise and supply to various customers. Distribution, sir. I did not get that question. The PLI?